Hello everyone, my voice is still not going well and I am BlueBlaze, and Halo 3 ODST was Halo's first FPS spin-off. I would say first spin-off overall, however Halo Wars came first, so... yeah, anyway. For a spin-off of the main games, I feel it has so many of its own merits that set it apart, like the atmosphere, open segments, and more grounded story. However, that's not what we're here to talk about today. Instead, I'm going to discuss things that I feel are wrong in Halo 3 ODST. Due to being in the hands of a Spartan, Halo's weapons generally come across as perfectly sized for Chief to pick up. With previous FPS games only featuring Chief, it is easy to forget the scale they would really be. That's why in ODST, the weapons come off as absolutely tiny. They are seemingly the relative same size as they would appear in the Spartan's hold, when they should be much larger. My favourite weapon in this style has to be the Needler. I feel it is quite funny to think just how small it looks and how tiny the needles need to be firing from it must be. In previous Halo games, your player character always had an extra layer of health atop their own. ODST forgoes this for a stamina system. I'm pretty sure it's called a stamina system anyway. Editor me will fix that if it isn't. In which you cannot regenerate most of your stamina bar without a health pack. These health packs, like in Halo CE and Halo Reach, are scattered throughout the levels for the character you're playing as to seek out if you need some help. Whilst it's not a bad change and works quite well for this game, it doesn't make sense when you compare it with the other abilities your ODST holds, such as jumping quite high and their melee strength that seems to be ripped right out of being a Spartan.
Tough luck on.
I'm not sure if I'm the only one who has noticed this, however may I ask if anyone else finds it quite difficult to see in some situations throughout the game? I understand that it was most likely built like that for atmospheric reasons, however I find that sometimes it makes some bright areas very fuzzy feeling and washed out, and some dark areas too dark to see. When you turn on the night vision to counteract this, I find it looks very messy some of the time, and it kind of hurts to look at for me personally. It is quite possible I have something in the settings wrong, however, I'm not sure. Despite having the name of Halo 3 ODST, the game is actually set during the events of Halo 2, so the next three listings are all based around this discrepancy. Just like how you don't fight any elites in the game. I understand that this is due to being built off Halo 3, of which doesn't have any enemy elites. However, I believe the time frame this is set in still has the elites as the backbone of the Covenant military. So it doesn't feel right having Halo 3's interpretation of the brutes as the primary enemy of the game. To continue on with what I am now dubbing the "it's not the same" section, let's take a look at Halo 2 and Halo 2 Anniversary's versions of ODST armor. Yes. I see. And now let's look at Halo 3 ODST's version of them. Oh, I spotted a difference. They now have fingerless gloves. Anyway, it seems quite strange to have a huge art style change for the ODSTs of this same time frame. And the last of the "it's not the same" section is the type of scarab presented in the campaign. Going back to Halo 2, we had the Type 47A Protoss scarab. However, ODST uses Halo 3's Type 47B Deuteros scarab instead. I'm unsure of the lore implications of this, however, development-wise, I would imagine it is just the same as the last two entries. It's built on Halo 3's engine.
Talk to me!
I know this may be way too much to ask, and it might just be me who wants this. However, wouldn't it be cool to have a traditional Halo multiplayer where you get to play with ODSTs instead of Spartans or elites? No? Just me? Oh, that's alright. Regardless, I feel it doesn't seem right for a Halo game to launch without a player versus player game mode. I'm pretty sure even Halo Wars has one. Just to go off on a rant here, I would think it'd be really cool, only if they are doing a Battle Royale in Halo Infinite, because personally I'm not a fan of Battle Royales myself, but I think it would really be cool to have the player drop in an ODST drop pod. That'd be really cool, or just have an ODST Battle Royale. I think that would work probably a bit better than a Spartan one, or have both even. A Spartan one would still be cool, I think. Just have them drop in the drop pods, that would make so much more sense. Anyway, I know that doesn't really apply to this game, however I feel it was a perfect time to talk about it. There we go guys, that was some things that I feel are wrong in Halo 3 ODST. If there is anything else you guys can think of, please let me know in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers everyone!